قُلْ أَرَأَيْتُمْ, say, have you considered if Allah should make for you the night continuous until the day of resurrection? What deity other than Allah could bring you light? Then will you not hear? Say, have you considered if Allah should make for you the day continuous until the day of resurrection? What deity other than Allah could bring you a night in which you may rest? Then will you not see? When the days are extremely long, it really makes you appreciate the short nights. Isn't it? And when the nights are very long, then you appreciate the short days. This is a blessing of Allah. وَمِن رَحْمَتِهِ, and out of His mercy, He made for you the night and the day that you may rest therein. And by day, seek from His bounty, and that perhaps you will be grateful. Perhaps you will be grateful. Allah made the night and the day in this way. Why? So that you are grateful. Meaning you make something of your life. You don't waste your life. How is it that we can be most productive? We can make the most of our lives when we align our schedule to this natural schedule that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made for us, which is rest in the night and work in the day. And when we leave this, then what happens? No matter how much we try to work in the night, it won't have barakah. It will not have barakah. So how is it that we can be grateful when we are most productive? How can we be most productive? When we use the day for what it was made and we use the night for what the night was made. The Prophet ﷺ, he said, beware of conversing after the night is still. Meaning, don't do that. It's not good. When the night has become still, then go to sleep. Or worship Allah at that time. This is why we learned that the Prophet ﷺ, he also valued the early morning. Right? He prayed, "Oh Allah, bless my people in their early mornings. Bless my people in their early mornings." So when you use your early morning doesn't mean 9 o'clock. It means after the sun has risen. You will find barakah in that time. You will find barakah. I mean, believe me, just a personal experience. Preparing for this class, at the beginning would take me all day. I would go home and start studying right away. It would take me like 4 to 6 hours. 4 to 6 hours. I'd be working all day, preparing, and still it would be undone. And now, alhamdulillah, I start right after Fajr. After Sahur, basically. And then after I'm done my Fajr. And then, alhamdulillah, within a couple of hours, it's done because there's barakah in this time. There is blessing in this time. The Prophet ﷺ prayed for us that, "Oh Allah, bless my ummah in their early mornings." So when we sleep at that time, we waste our life. We can't be that productive anymore. And warn of the day, He will call them and say, "Where are my partners which you used to claim?" And we will extract from every nation a witness and say, "Produce your proof." And they will know that the truth belongs to Allah, and lost from them is that which they used to invent. Indeed, Qarun was from the people of Musa, but he tyrannized them. It is said that Qarun was the cousin of Musa a.s. He was very wealthy, but as we will see, he wasn't good to people. Instead, he tyrannized them, he oppressed them, he turned against them. And we gave him of treasures, whose keys would burden a band of strong men. Thereupon his people said to him, "Do not exult. Indeed, Allah does not like the exultant." When a person has something, glittery, shiny, precious, valuable, expensive, what happens to him? He begins to feel very good about himself. So his people said to him, "Do not exult." Why? Allah does not like such people. But seek through that which Allah has given you, the home of the hereafter. Allah has given you so much money. Use it to make the home of the hereafter. And yet do not forget your share of the world. Meaning, don't give everything away. Use it, enjoy it here also. And do good as Allah has done good to you. Highlight this. وَأَحْسِنْ كَمَا أَحْسَنَ اللَّهُ إِلَيْكَ. Do good to others as Allah has done good to you. Whatever Allah has given you, you also give that to others. Whether it is happiness, or it is some material blessing, or it is some spiritual blessing. Whatever it may be that Allah has given you, share it with others. And desire not corruption in the land. Indeed, Allah does not like corrupters.